Hello students, welcome back. So this is the second part of your chapter Boating with Friends. We have already completed that how Jerome was just trying to show himself that whatever idea is given about swimming in the river, it was not a harebrained idea. So as he was just trying to go and dip his feet in the river, so the branch just broke off and he fall in the water with a squash. So now what happened? We'll start next. Hey dude, Jerome's gone in. He heard Harry say as he came blowing to the surface. I didn't think he'd had the pluck to do it. Did you? So now, uh, Jerome, when he was just trying to come outside of the water that he has fallen in, so he was hearing that his another friend called Harry, he was talking to whom he was talking to George. Okay, that I don't think that this Jerome had jumped into the water intentionally. He didn't have the pluck, means he didn't have the courage to jump in the water intentionally. It was just a mere accident. And he's asking that do you also feel the same way? So, how's the water? George sang out, sniggering. So now when this Jerome was coming out of the water in a very amusing way, मजाक उड़ाने जैसे, okay, sniggering. So what did George asked? How was the water? Okay, though he knew that it is so cold inside, outside, everywhere, and now because Jerome has gone inside the water, it must be very cold. But just to make fun of Jerome, George is saying, "How's the water?" Lovely, Jerome spluttered back. So Jerome was also very pissed off that you know that the water was so cold, but still you are asking that how is it? So he also replied in the same way that the water is lovely and you are fools not to come in. I wouldn't have missed this for the world. Come on in, try it. Just a wee bit of determination, that's all it takes. But no, nothing could persuade them. So he is just now, because he had jumped in the water, so he wanted that his friend should also get the taste of what he has got. So he is also saying that you all are fools, you are not coming inside the water. You should never do that. You should not miss that chance. See, I have come here inside the water, and for the world I would have not missed this chance. But what is he saying? You just need a little bit of determination. Okay, the water is cold, but it is fun. But nothing could persuade them, means nothing could convince them to get inside the water. Jerome was very cold when he got back into the foot, and in his hurry to get his shirt on, accidentally jerked it into the water. It annoyed him all the more because George found it very amusing and guffawed. Now, next, what happened? So, because Jerome was very cold, obviously the water was very cold, the weather was very cold. So, as soon as he wanted to come out of the water and get inside the boat, so what happened? In a hurry, the shirt that he was carrying with him, it fall inside the water. So this was okay, but what did annoyed him, उसको क्या परेशान किया? When seeing this, that the shirt of Jerome is falling inside the water, George started laughing very loudly. Okay, so you are saying that your friend is already in trouble, and again if something wrong went with him, so you should not laugh at him at that point. Okay, you should help him to come out of that danger. But what was George doing? He was all again he was making the fun. So now this was very annoying to Jerome, that instead of helping me, you are just making fun out of it. You monster, Jerome scolded him. Have some pity on me. I am freezing and you are laughing. So Jerome was pissed off and he's saying you are like a monster. Okay, you should help me out with this. You should have some pity on me. But no, you have to laugh. But George found his protest even more hilarious and laughed hysterically. So, but when this Jerome said that you must not laugh, you should help me. So George found it out very amusing, very more laughing. He felt laughing more at it. So he just started laughing. Then what happened? Jerome had never seen him laugh so wickedly. He lost his temper with him. What a heartless maniac you are, he said. But George only roared louder. So when he was laughing and laughing again and again, Jerome just lost his temper. He was very much annoyed and he said that how bad you are, what a heartless maniac, you don't have a heart. Okay, somebody is suffering but you have to laugh. And then he just didn't pay any attention to what is Jerome saying, and George just laughed out very loudly again. Jerome managed to get a shirt onto the boat hook and haul it out of the water. At that precious moment, he realized that it was not his shirt at all, but George's. He had mistaken it for his in a hurry to get dressed. Now comes the turning point. So, when this Jerome was trying to take out the shirt, okay, and he was trying to put it on the hook so that it could dry, at that moment he realized, it was the precious moment, he realized that it was not the shirt of him, but it was George's shirt which was falling inside the water again and again. So what happened? So now that he realized that it is not his shirt, okay, it was George's shirt. So now the humor of the thing uh, struck Jerome for the first time, and he began to laugh. So all this time Jerome was suffering out of cold, but as soon as he realized that it was not his shirt but George's shirt, the humor struck, means he was now in a laughing mood, and he started laughing. And the more he looked from George's wet shirt to George roaring with laughter, the more he was amused. Jerome now laughed so much that he let the shirt fall back into the water again. So now Jerome started out laughing. As soon as he saw that George is laughing, he also started laughing more loudly, because he knew that it is not his shirt, it is George's shirt, and he is laughing on his own. He is laughing on his own that his only shirt has fallen inside the water, but he has not understood that thing. And out of this, when he was laughing, Jerome was laughing, the shirt fell inside the water again. And aren't you going to get it out? Said George between his shrieks. So till now he has not realized that it is not his shirt but Jerome's shirt but his shirt. So he is saying again, "Are you mad? Don't you want to get out of the water?" So now Jerome couldn't answer for a while. He was laughing so much, but at last he managed to say, "It isn't my shirt, it is yours." So out of all the laugh in between, he just managed to say that I'm not laughing because it is my shirt, it is your shirt. Jerome never saw a face change from lively to severe so suddenly in his life. And as soon as this George got to know that it is his shirt that is falling again and again inside the water, and it is his shirt that is getting inside the water, so all the expression of joy, happiness, laughter, everything fainted from his face. And Jerome had never seen somebody's face changing so fast. Next, what happened? "What?" he yelled, springing up. "You silly cuckoo, my most expensive shirt. Why can't you be more careful of what you're doing? Why don't you go out and rest on the bank? You're not fit to be in a boat. Give me the boat hook." Now, because he was laughing so much, at that time he didn't realize that it was his shirt. When he got to know, his mood changed and he just started shouting and yelling that you are silly, you are this, you are that, you don't know how to wear shirt, you don't know how to take care of things, you should not be on a boat, this and that. So this is bad. When your friend was suffering, you were laughing out like anything. Now when you got to know that it is your shirt, you are now getting annoyed. This was very bad. Okay, so Jerome tried to make him see the fun of the thing, but he could not. But Jerome at that point also, okay, he had suffered a lot, but still he was laughing. And at that point also he tried to pacify George that okay, it's okay, it doesn't matter, you were laughing, I am laughing, it's okay. But George was very dense at seeing a joke sometimes. Perhaps he didn't care much about doing to others as he wanted to do to him. Harry found that really amusing. So what happened? That he when he it is his turn to make fun on anybody else, he is very fine with that. He makes fun out of it. But whenever the turn comes on him, that when people laughs at him, he could not take that thing. And Harry found this really amusing when Jerome was suffering. Okay, so George was laughing, but now when the shirt he realized it is his, he could not take that, and he just started yelling at Jerome. It seemed George had not understood the principle do to others as you would have others do to you. Means that whenever you are not doing good to others, then don't expect others also do good to you. And if you are making fun of others, so be ready to take that fun on yourself also. Okay, so this was the chapter. I hope you have understood. Now kindly go through the chapter once again and read it very nicely. Thank you.